Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Today is another one of those days where we get to see what we're going to be working on for the week. We've had quite a few of the packages come in over the last few days, and we're going to have the opportunity here to take a look at what's going to be on the agenda, and we'll see which ones will become videos as I work through getting these customer reels going again. So the first one comes in from Robert. He's down in Alabama, and he sent me well, I thought this was going to be one thing. Looks like it's going to be another. So let's go open it up and see. That's kind of the fun of getting these. You're never quite sure what you're going to receive. And these are all packed, and I congratulate Robert on sending them in that way. And we've got well, we have a pen. This is a pen 4.0. I always find it interesting when somebody works on the reel and puts the eccentric lever on backwards. Of course, that doesn't work because, well, the eccentric spring is over here. So I've done a couple of videos on how to load those eccentric springs, and we'll tune this one up. We'll make sure Robert has this one out there fishing again. Looks like that eccentric spring is in good condition, so I don't even think that there'll be any parts needed to go restore that. Well, and then I think, well, Robert probably got busy doing a couple of things here, because this looks like a reel in a bag project. And I think this is also a pen. But every now and then I get surprised and find out it's one of those Japanese reels like an Oceanside or something. Well, it's not a reel in a bag, but it is another of the 4.0 Senators. And this one is the 113H. The difference between the 113H and the 113, which you saw before, is one is high speed. That's the H in the equation. They do not have interchangeable parts. Somebody had just asked me that on a Pen 6.0 and a red and black sided. They do not have the interchangeable parts, and they are very different reels in terms of gear ratios. We'll get them started. We'll get that done. Next one comes in from Carl. He's in Oklahoma. So I continue to be amazed on finding a national reach and even an international reach. I've had some reels come in from Germany and Sweden and the UK, but I'll tell you what, those are pretty darn expensive. Well, we have a Quantum SX2, and it says that we've got a reel. This is grandfather's, and well, it's in pieces and parts. This is a reel in a bag project for Quantum SR2. It's his grandfather's reel. We're going to have to see if we can help put that back together for him so that he'll have a memory that's one that's working and he can crank, as opposed to a memory of how it became a part and didn't work any longer. Well, if you'd like to see these upcoming videos, if you'd like to see any of the reels that I'm previewing here, and have an interest in learning how to service them, how they were made, and so on, well, if you hit that subscription button, that'll let you know when I am posting these videos. I try to post frequently, and it'll also let you know when the videos are posted. So if you're looking for one in particular, let's say you have that reel and you're just waiting for the service video so that you can go do the service on it, well, that notification button will tell you exactly when they appear, and that'll enable you to get going with that. Well, I'm not quite sure what we have here, other than it's a reel in a bag project, isn't it? Some kind of a bait caster, and this always drives me nuts when I don't get the letter that or contact information in there. So this one comes from Megan in New York, and well, if there's any issues with that, I guess I'm going to have to try and figure out a way to reach out to Megan and contact her if parts are needed of that. So please, if you do send a reel in to me, please leave the contact information in the box. It's very helpful, and you'd be surprised. A lot of times there are questions that come up about the reels, and I just, if I can't get the question answered, it delays the service. All right, well, here's one from Ted. And Ted is in Idaho, so here we go. Again, we're going around the country here a little bit. We've got at least one Mitchell 300, two Mitchell 300s. We're going to go do a service on those. And again, Ted didn't leave me his contact information either. Hopefully everything goes smoothly and I can find that in the emails that were sent. Next up then is from Carlos. He's in New York. I know Carlos didn't leave his contact information because Carlos sent me a note that said I forgot to put it in the box. And there you go. 3 or 4 out of 4 here. Well, maybe not. This does look like maybe there is something here. Brought the reel handle from Mystic Parts. Works for a while. Now the handle doesn't come out. Something about bought it from Mystic Parts. Well, then it has to be a pen reel. He's saying that the handle doesn't come out. Something all kind of glopped up here. We're going to have to see what we can do with this one. But something is definitely gone awry with that pen reel. We'll see what we can do to make that work proper. If you have a question on any fishing reels, if you leave that in the comment section to this video, I will try and answer your questions for you. Sometimes it's where can I get the parts, like that Carlos just said he bought the part from mysticparts.com, which is a good provider for pen reel parts. And if you have questions like that, leave them in the comment section. We'll see what we can do there. Okay, well, here's a whole bunch of parts here. This is from Matt. So many of you may remember that Matt sent me this Abu Royal reel, and it was totally jammed up, 2 frozen side bearings. I think it's back. I think he told me that I can have fun with it and see if I can't make it work. And he sent me a couple of other reels as well. So one of the ones that he has sent me here is a Shimano. This is a Shimano Corsair. We just did a video on the Shimano Corsair, so I'm not sure if that's one that you will see again, but we'll take a look. It might be a different model or a different generation of the Corsair. If that's the case, I'll be happy to do the video. This is a Quantum Heat. Now, I've done some of the Quantum Iron reels. I haven't done the Heat, so I'm going to think that maybe they're similar. Maybe they're not. I'll try and do a video on that one for Matt. That's 2. Looks like he sent me 5. That'll keep me busy for sure. What's the 3rd one here? Every day is Christmas when you get these. This looks like a Daiwa. It is. It's the Daiwa 100 RL, and I hope it has an instant. I hope it has an anti-reverse. That's the biggest issue with these. I don't think we do. We're going to find out. When you lose the anti-reverse on these, you pretty much lost the reel. The problem with these, the RLs, is that they use a rubber claw, and the rubber claw melts away with the grease, and there's no easy solution to that. So I don't know. It's a beautiful looking reel. We'll see if there's an alternate. Maybe there's something else that's causing that issue. Maybe it's not the broken part that's no longer available. All right, keep going here. Two more, or more than 2 more. Is the Ambassador. Matt likes his lefty reels. This is the Ambassador 5501C3. If I haven't done one, I will do one. I've got a lot of Ambassadors in the mix. This is another lefty. This one is the Ambassador. This is the Calyx. If I remember, the Calyx is the Chinese-made one, and I had one. I didn't like it. It didn't hold up properly. It didn't seem like it was balanced well. But we'll see what we can do with that one. And finally, I got another box here. So we're up to 5 or 6 already from Matt. I'm glad he packed them well. They're all done nicely. If you're like Matt, if you have a reel that needs to be serviced and you're not up for doing it yourself, maybe you don't have the time, or maybe you think that it's a little bit more difficult and you're not willing to take the project on, if you send me an email to the business card that follows, I will be happy to provide you with reel repair information. Alright, here's a Shimano. I like these older Shimanos. This is the Bass 1 Mag. They're all kind of the same. They got different names to them, but for the most part, they're all that generation, late 80s, 90s. I like these a lot. We'll do that one. Here's the one that's got the rusted ball bearings. We'll see what we can do to knock those out. He told me have fun, try heat, try all kinds of things, see what we can do. This is a Shakespeare. This looks like the older version of the reel. This is a nice one. Looks like the Wonder Reel. I've come more and more to appreciate the older style bait casters, and this is one of them. This is the Wonder Reel by Shakespeare. I'll probably take that one apart just to show you how it's made. Beautiful old cloth bag. So at the time, the folks that owned these reels and fished these reels, they told you to get a bag that did not have napping in it because the fibers would catch with the line guard and just cause havoc. And we got one more. Here's the handle. They have a broken handle on a Abu Ambassador 50. This one's a 5601. So that'll be another lefty. And we'll get that together and we'll make sure that Matt gets his reels there. Well, I'm going to be a busy guy this week. If you see some of the reels that you would like to have as videos, please let me know about them. But don't run away. There's one more here. And these were dropped off by Gerald. So Gerald is local to my shop here in New Jersey. Came in and he had an interesting complaint about the reels. He said he was out fishing about 20 miles off our coast, which is, there's a reef out there called the Sandy Hook Reef. There's also a little bit further away a place called the Mud Hole. And he had these 3 reels out there. 2 of these are the second generation Penn Internationals. It's a 16S, and well, both of them are 16S's. And he had the big Shimano Beast. It's the 50W. And he tells me all 3 reels lost their drag. Wow. 1, that's interesting. 2, 3, if you listen to Alice's Restaurant, you know it's probably a conspiracy. Something's going on there. So we're going to take these reels apart. He tells me it's quite some time and needs some service. And we're going to do those. And I think we'll do videos on all of those. I know I haven't done the 16S. Tom from Connecticut actually sent me an older 50W that's been just bugging the heck out of me because the drag won't detach from the spool, and it just it won't go in the free spool. It's stuck, and I just haven't been able to figure out what the cause of that is. But we'll see. And then of course this is just a beauty. It's the 50W Triton. It's a big trolling reel. He was out there fishing for the yellowfin tuna, which go to about 75, 80 pounds. But he says all 3 of them do not have a drag. We're going to see what's going on there. So hopefully we'll be able to service all of these and make a fair share of videos on them. And again, if you see them, if you saw one there that you're interested in, please let me know. And I'll see what I can do to make those videos on how to service and repair those reels. So if you're a first responder or essential personnel, thank you for everything that you do. To everybody, hope you're enjoying the channel. Please stay safe, stay well, and stay watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.